We've tried to warn you. If you don't get it this time, we're going to have to drill it into your head. Hello, huge movie fanatic Nate, stopping on by, continuing my showcasing of retro LaserDisc videos for you guys, and having just showcased the LaserDiscs for Phantasm 1 and then Phantasm 2, I thought it only made sense to showcase the LaserDisc for, you guessed it, Phantasm 3, Lord of the Dead. And as you can possibly see here in the standard definition video that you guys are watching, this has got some label stuff ripped off it, so obviously I got this previously viewed from somewhere. It's hard to say where, it doesn't really matter. I think the first two LaserDiscs I showed you guys I got new. This one of course I got used. I can only assume that this is the last Phantasm. I don't think Phantasm 4 has ever come out on LaserDisc. I'm not 100% sure on that. At any rate, I mean, obviously the third one is the last one that, in my opinion, is really necessarily even something that you're going to want to watch anyway. So for me, the Phantasm series, even though there is a part 4 and a part 5, kind of is a trilogy, and kind of for me does end with 3, so it doesn't really matter if there's a LaserDisc of the fourth one. There might be. You know, by the time 4 came out, it was right on the edge of LaserDisc being, you know, the end of their LaserDisc life, so there could be a LaserDisc of 4, but it doesn't really matter. This one, of course, released in copyright 1993, Starway International, that's for the movie. Okay, copyright 1994, MCA Home Video. So this, just like with the second movie, this disc on the back here has a little thing that says this LaserDisc is encoded with stereo digital sound in addition to the high quality picture and CX encoded analog stereo soundtracks of conventional laser discs. I don't think the LaserDisc for the second movie had tracks or chapter listings on the back. This one, if you take a look at the back here, does have the chapters for side 1 and chapters for side 2. So by the time you got to 94, you've got chapters on the back of your universal LaserDiscs. So having the first 3 Phantasm movies on LaserDisc, it's funny how the original releases of them on LaserDisc are all, you know, basically none of them are widescreen. They're all quote-unquote full frame, and as you can see on the top corner on the back on this one, it says this film has been modified from its original version and it has been formatted to fit your TV. You've also got CX noise reduction, encoded LaserDisc there, Dolby Surround stereo, digital sound up there. It's kind of a bummer with the cover art and the poster arts of the first 2 Phantasms are amazing, and the cover art, in my opinion, of the original home video release in North America, the third movie, kind of definitely seems a lot more straight-to-video-esque and pales in comparison. Isn't it funny how even by the mid-90s things are starting to go to crap in regards to movies and or movie, you know, home video artwork and stuff. If you look at the covers for the first 2 movies, it's just, you know, the cover for the third one really pales in comparison, let me tell you. Obviously, looking at the back, once again, by the time you get to 1994 home video, you've got this really cool MCA Universal Home Video logo on the bottom corner there. On the other bottom corner, LaserDisc logo. And I've already shown you other stuff with this. One thing I guess I kind of like about the artwork for this in the back and stuff like that is just that goofy red, overcast red in the, you know, kind of back, you know, in the dark trees that are silhouetted against the overcast red clouds or whatever on the back here is kind of cool. I mean, the back artwork is probably more favorable for me than the front artwork. Interesting. So by 1994 they got rid of the blue label. Now it's just a white label with that different kind of, you know, a new MCA Universal Home Video logo on the top there. Phantasm 3, Lord of the Dead on the bottom there with the copyright 93, Starway International Incorporated. That's a copyright for the movie itself. And then, you know, around the ring of the, whatever you want to call it, the edge of the label, you've got copyright 1994 MCA Home Video Incorporated, all rights reserved. Of course, above the number 1, you've got LaserDisc logo, once again, extended play CLV. Flipping the disc over, of course, exact same label with the exception of number 2 in the place of the number 1, indicating this is side 2, of course. Yeah, for me, Phantasm 3 is the end of the Phantasm franchise as far as I'm concerned, although arguments can be made for there's cool elements within, you know, Phantasm 4. I just kind of wish they could have put those elements in Phantasm 3 and just not made Phantasm 4 and 5, in my opinion. One thing that was cool about Phantasm 3 back in the day was the return of a Michael Baldwin in the role of Mike, which was really, really cool. I remember that being, you know, as a fan of the first two films in the mid-90s when this came out on home video, I was like really excited about that aspect of Phantasm 3, and it's just kind of a bummer that Phantasm 2 couldn't have also featured him as well, but you know, that's the politics of the film business, I guess. But thank you guys for watching this particular video showcasing Phantasm 3 LaserDisc. Hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, we'll catch you on the next one.